Welcome back to House of Rhythm, and I am excited to be back on my mat this week. I had to take last week off because I had some sciatica problems. But the good news is I rested. I didn't do any stretching, which was really hard, but I feel much better this week. So I'm happy to be back on my mat and ready to share my practice with you. Today we're going to begin in a standing forward fold. So come to the top of your mat. Bring your feet hip distance, toes slightly in. Begin to slowly fold forward. Option to put a bend in the knees if you need, and allowing that the belly and chest to rest onto the thighs. Or if you would like to have straight legs, feel free to do that as well. Options with the arms, you can let the arms just hang down and the tops of the hands rest onto the mat, or maybe go a little deeper and take opposite elbows. This is called ragdoll, so spend some time here pedaling out legs, moving the hips side to side, giving a little bounce up and down. Allowing the breath to just naturally flow in and out through the nose. The head hangs down. One more breath here. Release the elbows. On your inhale, look up flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Hands can rest onto the floor or maybe come to the shins as the gaze looks at the horizon. Exhale, fold, release. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, look up and lengthen. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. One more time. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. On your inhale, very slowly, rise all the way up to standing. Reach those arms up overhead. Maybe get a little back bend. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Hands to your side. Close your eyes. Shake it out. Make any adjustments or wiggles that you need.
Just the other day, saw you looking my way. Start to contemplate.
Rooting the feet down firmly into the mat. All 4 corners. From the tips of the toes down to the heel. Pressure is even. Engage the legs, pelvic floor. Draw the navel to the spine and take a deep breath and draw the shoulders up to the ears. Squeeze them tight. And exhale, roll them back and down, palms face forward. Keeping that belly drawn in, take another deep breath, lift the heart. Exhale, let that breath go. One more big breath. Crown of the head reaches up to the sky. Stand up tall. And exhale, let that breath go. Lips sealed. Open your eyes. Stare in the sky. Inhale, salute. Arms sweep up overhead. Gaze follows the fingertips, maybe little back bend. Exhale, hinging at the hips, fold. Release your head last. Inhale, look up flat back. Gaze rises last. Exhale, hands down. Step back to a plank. Moving the elbows into the ribs as you lower chaturanga. Inhale, rock forward. Come onto the tops of the feet. Thighs up off of the mat. Point those toes, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to move around here. Finding any areas of the body that need a little extra twist and turn. downward facing dog, we have this tendency to rest on our wrist. Even out that pressure. Connect the rest of the palm, the knuckles, all the way to the tips of the fingers. Shoulders are engaged. Downward facing dog is not a resting asana. It's a working asana. Hips reach back. If the heels are not reaching the mat, that is okay. Take a deep breath in and exhale, let that breath go. Look at the hands. Walk, step, or float your feet to the top of the mat. Bring your toes together, a couple of inches between your heels. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana fold. Inhale, rising all the way up, arms up overhead. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands to your side. Surya Namaskar B. Take a big breath in and exhale, bend the knees, drop the hips back, Utkatasana. Fingertips reach out, let the gaze follow the direction of the fingertips. That is your drishti. Before we stay here for a few breaths, I want you to look down to your toes. If you can't see your toes, I want you to shift your hips back. Keep a nice flat back. Really draw the navel in towards the spine. Tailbone reaches towards the floor. One more breath. Inhale, rise up, little back bend. Exhale, Uttanasana fold. Release the head. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, hands down, step or jump back to a plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Shoulders press back and down. Look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your inhale, reach that right leg up high, bend your knees, stack your hips. Spend a moment here, rotate the ankle, wiggle the toes. Maybe bring a little extra movement into that hip. Knee reaching up to the sky, right foot is flexed. We're going to move into Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale and exhale, swoop the right foot between the hands, back heel pivots down, knee stacks right on top of that, ankle look forward, rise. That left leg is strong. Breath in. Breath out, bring the hands down, step back, lower to a hover. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, bend and stack. Again, bring some extra movement. Wiggle it out. Inhale and exhale, foot between the hands, pivot the back heel down, making sure that left heel and right heel are aligned. When you're ready, rise up, warrior 1. Finding the space you need between the feet. Inhale, exhale, hands down, step back, lower into a hover, elbows press in. Inhale, rising up, firmly press the hands down, let the heart follow the gaze. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look at the hands. Walk, step, or float your feet to meet them. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, release and fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms up overhead. Exhale, Namaste. Hands to your side. Shake it out. Bring your feet hip distance, toes slightly in. Hands move to the hips. On your inhale, lean the head back, look up. And exhale, hinging at the hips, fold forward. Fingertips touch. If the fingertips are not available to you and you need a block, place a block in front of you, connecting your hands. If this is enough, stay right here. If you would like to fold deeper, put the peace fingers around your big toes. Gaze looks up. Inhale, nice flat back. Exhale, fold. Elbows draw out to the side. Shoulders gonna slide down the back. Crown of the head reaches down to the mat. Breathe. Adding a little pressure into the toes. On your inhale, look up for a flat back. Release those toes. If you're comfortable with the hands onto the floor, stay here. If the block needs to remain, that's fine. I want you to bring your toes together, a couple of inches between your heels. I want you to take your left foot and I want you to step it back. Anywhere from, 2.5 feet, whatever spacing you need between the heels. Heels need to be in line, and the left toes pointing out to the top left corner of the mat. The tops of the thighs are probably not connected, so if they're not, I want you to shift that right hip back. Looking out about a foot in front of your mat, keeping the spine neutral. If this is enough, stay here. If you would like to fold a little deeper, take a deep breath and exhale, fold, drawing the forehead to the shin. One more breath. In your inhale, look up for a flat back. Stay right here. We'd like to get a little bit of extra stretch in the back of the right leg. Maybe flex that right foot, lifting those toes up off of the mat. Lower those toes down. All right. We're going to come into half moon. So if you don't need a block for half moon, feel free to do it with the fingertips or the hand onto the mat. You would like to use your block. Place that block right outside of that right foot. Left hand is going to come to the hip. Walk that block forward. Shift over onto that right foot. Lift that left leg and begin to flex that left foot, bringing that left leg parallel to the floor. Whoops. See, that's what happens when you lose your drishti. You fall out. So keep your gaze locked. Shoulders stacking. Maybe that left hand reaches up. Maybe you find a little balance. Releasing that right hand from the block. Or not. Option to reach back and take a hold of that left foot. Begin to press that foot into the hand.
Come on now, come on, won't you come with me? Time to let it go and be free.
With control, release that left foot.
Open skies.
You're going to come out of it, so bring the left hand back to the hip.
Slow it down,
Then bring it down to the floor. Left foot touches the mat. Right hand down. On your inhale, look up, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms up overhead. Exhale, Namaste. Hands to your side. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Coming back into Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale, look up and lengthen, stay here. This time that right foot's gonna step back. Heels line up, finding the space that is best for you. Right toes pivot out. Bring that left hip back towards the back of the mat, allowing those thighs to squeeze together. This is enough, stay. If you would like to fold all the way down, take a deep breath. And exhale, draw the forehead to the shin. Maybe find little differences in how this side feels against the other. One side usually a little more forgiving than the other. On your inhale, look up for a flat back. Okay, half moon. Hand on the block or on to the mat. Right hand comes to the hips. Begin to shift forward. Bring that right leg up. Foot is flexed. That right hip stacks on top of your left. Just like the shoulders stack. Maybe that right arm comes up. Reach the heel to the wall behind you. Option to reach back and take a hold of that foot. Once you have the foot, take a big breath. And exhale, press the foot into the hand. With control, release that foot. Bring the hand back to the hip. We're going to bring that right hand down, right foot down, left hand down. Inhale, look up and lengthen, and exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms up overhead. Exhale, Namaste. Hands to your side. Feet come back hip distance. Options. We have options here. You can interlace your hands behind your back. Straighten your arms. If that is not available to you, that's okay. You can use a strap, a dish towel, a rope, whatever you need. Whatever you need, I want you to make sure that you wrap it around your hands and that the palms face each other behind you. Straighten the arms. Allow that chest to really open. Gaze, heart, and chin all lift. Big breath in. And exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, release. Arms come overhead. Option to put a bend in the knees if you need. Moving the shoulders away from the ears. So lift those hands away from the back. Arms are engaged. Breathe.
You know you make me feel
Lift your gaze. On your inhale, slowly let your hands guide you back up to standing. Release your arms, sweep them up overhead, salute. And exhale, hinge and fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hands down. Step or jump into a plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, heart looks up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hands and feet are rooted down firmly from wrist to fingertips, from the toes, possibly all the way down to the heels. On your inhale, reach that right leg high, bend the knees, stack your hips. And exhale, sweep that foot between the hands. Wiggle that back foot back. Gently connect the back knee and the top of the foot. When you're ready, rise up. Anjayasana. Anytime we need, our hands can come to heart center if our arms need a moment to rest. Cactus arms, palms face forward, spread those fingers wide. Bend the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades together. We're going to come into warrior 3. So, forward. Tuck those back toes, straighten that leg. Shift over the right leg. Tap that left foot up. Find some balance. If you need to release the hands to a block, feel free to do so. Arms out beside you, palms facing down. Hands come to heart center. Look forward. Bend the right knee and slowly rise up. Virasana. Lock your gaze. Knee draws out to the side. Stand up tall. Knee to center, flex your foot. Bend that right knee. Step that left foot back. Connect the back knee and the top of the foot. Back into low lunge. Tuck those back toes, straighten the leg. Bring that right forearm down to the thigh. Pivot that left heel down. Arm comes overhead. Gaze looks up. Extended side angle. Outer edge of that left foot is seal down. Fingertips reach across. We're going to come into reverse warrior. Inhale, flip that palm. Keep the bend in the front knee, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, bend and stack. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, foot between the hands. Wiggle that foot back. When you are ready, rise up. Onto yasana.
It is part of the deal. You like it.
Right hip moves forward.
You like it. So watch my body
take opposite elbows, straighten the arms, up.
Pay attention, I'm coming your way. I'm coming your way. All I want is to be with somebody.
Release the hands. Bring them to the hip, look forward, tuck the back toes, straighten the leg. Shift over that left leg and bring that right foot up. Toes point down to the mat. For your feet.
We don't need to explain everything, no. All we need is to feel.
Slight micro bend in that left knee to protect it. Hands come to heart center. Walk the gaze forward. When you're ready, bend that left knee, slowly rise up. Right foot places anywhere inside of that left leg you choose. Stand up tall.
So watch my body, just take it all in. Take it all in. Just take it all in. So pay attention, I'm coming your way.
Bring the knee center, flex your foot. Bend that left knee, slowly step it back. Lowering that back knee and foot down. Into low line.
Oh, yeah. You like it. So watch my body, just take it
Tuck the back toes, straighten the leg, bring that left forearm to the top of the thigh. Pivot that right heel down. Being careful to not sink into that left shoulder. It is strong. Right arm reaches up and overhead.
You like it.
I wanna get away, but I could use some company. If you're alone,
Reverse warrior. Inhale, rise up, flip.
girl, I wanna see
Exhale, cartwheel down, step back, chaturanga.
ocean. Dance with you all night long.
Inhale, upward facing dog.
Let's take a break
Exhale, downward facing dog.
and the hate. Feel the loving, feel the rhythm, singing oh na na, oh na.
Look at your hands. Walk or float to a seat.
Where the birds fly low, feel the heartbeat, feel the music, singing oh na na.
Reach the legs out.
I can take you
Walk side to side until those sit bones are rooted and connected firmly down to the mat. Fingertips touch the floor right beside the legs. Stand up and sit up tall. Inhale. And exhale, slowly walk those hands forward. Maybe wiggle again if you need to find a new position for the sit bone. Tilting the pelvis down. Maybe walk it out a little further. Maybe the head lowers down.
take a break from the stress and the hate. Feel the loving, feel the rhythm, singing oh na na, oh na na. I wanna go
Breathe.
where the birds fly low. Feel my heartbeat, feel the music, singing oh na 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 na. I can take you anywhere you want if you come with me tonight. I can show you things you never seen.
One more breath here in Namaste.
Say the words and I'll make it happen. Where do you wanna go? I can take you anywhere you want if you come with me tonight.
Look up. And your inhale, slowly rise up. Bring the feet to the back. Knees point up. Arms reach out. Take a big breath in. And exhale, lower just your lower back. Okay. There are many variations of the things that we're going to do. So the feet can remain on the floor. If this is enough and it's just too much to lift the feet up and keep that lower back grounded, keep the feet on the floor. Whatever we do, that lower back needs to remain firmly pressing down. So the pelvic floor all the way up is firmly engaged. Back is pressing down. The fingertips reach out towards the knees. Looking out past the knees as well. Shoulders really pressing down. Keep them engaged. This is enough. Stay. Maybe lift those feet to a hover. Maybe those legs reach up.
Something
Maybe those feet lower a little closer towards the mat. Anytime that lower back comes up, I want you to press it down. Hold it here. Two more breaths. Breath in. Breath out. Again, breath in. Breath out. Release. Sway those knees side to side.
Some dude crack a smile. He asked if I could stay a while. I'm living that high.
Okay, coming back to center. We're gonna lift those head and shoulders back up off of the mat. Back stays firmly pressing down. Lift those feet. If this is enough, stay. Maybe extend the legs out to a straddle. Point the toes. Arms out, palms up. On your inhale, bring the feet and the hands together. And exhale back out. Inhale. And exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come on, last one. Big breath in. Big breath out. Release. Sway those knees side to side. Okay, bridge pose. You can, if you would like, place a block between the knees. Hands come next to the hips, palms facing down. Can you touch your heels? That means they're close enough. Okay, feet are hip distance. Inhale and exhale. Begin to squeeze the glutes. Lift those hips up. Wiggle those shoulder blades together behind you. Maybe those hands interlace. Glutes are engaged. Everything might start to shake, and that's okay. Breathe. Really engage that pelvic floor. Feel the glutes engage a little more as you do, and everything shakes a little bit harder. Take a deep breath in, squeeze, and exhale, slowly lower down. Swing those knees side to side. Maybe get some pops. We're gonna do bridge pose again. Finding your feet position. Hands next to the hips, palms down. On your inhale, exhale, lift up. Wiggle those shoulder blades. Hands maybe come together behind you, firmly pressing down. Knees drawing together. One more breath. Breath in. Breath out. Slowly release. Sway those knees side to side. Bring those knees into the chest. Place the hands above the knees. Get a little tuck to the chin. Reach your arms out, palms facing down. Close your eyes, and the eyes can remain closed the remainder of the class. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, move the chin to the right, and the knees over to the left. That right shoulder may come up. If it does, try to connect it back down, making any little modifications or adjustments that you need. Maybe that left hand comes over and helps draw the knees down, or maybe the legs cross. Breathe. On your inhale, slowly bring the chin and the knees back to center. And exhale, shift to the left, to the right. As we lay here in this reclined twist, I want you to take how many negative feelings, emotions, thoughts that we tend to harbor inside of our body. I want you to take all of those itchy feelings and I want you to wrap them up and let them go. Recline, twist, and twist in general. Release toxins from the organs. Release toxins from the mind and the body. A few more breaths here. On your inhale, bring the chin and the knees back to center. Wrap the arms around your shins, curling up into a little ball. Draw the forehead to the knees. Take a deep breath, squeeze everything together really tight. And exhale, very slowly, from the inside out, begin to let go. Walking the feet out to the top of the mat. Arms out beside you, palms facing up. Making any adjustments or wiggles that you need to be most comfortable for Shavasana.
We left the room of fight once again, love. Yeah, we said some things we didn't mean, hun. I always start the fight and you put the fire out.
Allow all the muscles in the face to begin to relax.
I always say too much and I get jealous.
Relax your jaw.
Out and that is selfish. I always start the fight and you put the fire out.
Release the tongue from the top of the mouth. Allowing the body to become very heavy. This sacred space, these four corners of your mat, are always here for you. This is a place where you get to come, give your body what it needs, give your mind what it needs. And oftentimes, when we give our mind and body what it needs, our heart and soul tend to follow. Happiness spreads like a smile. Allow all of those thoughts and feelings begin to slow down. Allow the breath to slow down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release, sink into your mat. Before you know what kindness really is, you must lose things. Feel the future dissolve in a moment, like salt in a weakened broth. What you held in your hand, what you counted and carefully saved, all this must go so you know how desolate the landscape can be between the regions of kindness. Yoga is a practice of nonviolence and of love. We start by learning kindness towards ourselves. We learn to take our sorrows and our hurt and wrap them in the blanket of our own self-love. And then we learn to be compassionate. We take the blanket of love and we drape it across the world. Begin to take a long, slow cleansing breath in through the nose and sigh it out. Breath in, feel the body begin to become awake. Empty the breath. One more time. Really fill the lungs with as much air as you can pull in, all the way down to the belly. Empty, all the way to the bottom of the breath. Begin to bring some movement into the fingers and toes. Circle wrists and ankles. Reach your arms up over your head, interlace your hands. Shrug those shoulders up to the ears. Point the toes. Get a big, long stretch. And release. Draw the knees into your chest. Wrap your arms. Rock side to side. And when you are ready, gently rest onto your right side and cradle your head into your arm. Take your time and begin to make your way to a comfortable seat at the top of your mat. Allow the hands to come together at heart center. Take a deep breath in, sit tall, and exhale, bow your head. The light within me sees and acknowledges that light within you. Go out, shine your light, and have a beautiful day.